Hey, hope you're having a great day so far. Today is January 13th, Wednesday, and on this post I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, before diving into EOS and Celo, EOS and CGLDUSD, and see what exactly are going on in these two markets. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on these markets according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 4 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign-up and a qualifying deposit of $100 and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculative opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I will get to them a lot faster that way. Let's see what exactly is going on in the markets first. Most importantly, I do still like to take a look into Bitcoin dominance. It tells me where the money could be trending into. As of yesterday and a few days back, I did mention that the daily time frame is still what I'm looking at on the daily on the Bitcoin dominance chart, because there is still a head and shoulders pattern that could be developing right now. If the price action actually breaks down from this neckline right here and that this head and shoulders pattern is in play, while daily candle closes are below this neckline of about 68.5%. I do have a measured target for Bitcoin dominance to be about 63.5, 63.4% in that area. Okay, when Bitcoin dominance actually trends downwards, I could expect better trading opportunities for altcoins as opposed to if Bitcoin dominance is trending upwards. And when Bitcoin dominance is trending upwards and Bitcoin price action pulls back, that could take quite a bit of the altcoins down with it more significantly. So trading and holding altcoins under these circumstances, I would take what I just said into consideration, at least personally. Let's take a look into Bitcoin price action here and see what exactly has gone on since yesterday. Since yesterday, I did mention that the possible bounce here and the key support is the daily 21 MA. Actually does look like the bounce is happening right here, right now, where I do see an engulfing bullish candle here, rebounding that against that downtrend a couple of days back up to yesterday. Okay, so now immediate resistance include the short-term moving averages. I think we had actually just broken on top of the hourly 200 simple moving average, and we are staying on top of the hourly 21 MA, which is a good sign, as I have been saying yesterday. We are also above the 4-hour 50 and 21 MA, but we do actually get it closed within an hour and 30 minutes. Let's see if the price action and the candles here can actually stay on top of these moving averages. Otherwise, if they are, then it's a good sign that this trend can in fact be reversing and more upward price action is likely. Same thing on the 6-hour time frame. I do see the candle here is actually trying to get back on top of the 21 MA on the 6-hour candle on the 6-hour time frame, 12-hour time frame as well. And needless to say, we are well above the daily 21 simple moving average, but this is still the key support I'll still be looking at. Now let's take a look into what is actually the furthest MA that we actually need to close above on. I do think it's going to be the 4-hour and 6-hour 50, 21, and as well as the 12-hour 21 MAs. So all of which are in about the 36K area. So that is the key resistance I am looking at right now. 36, 37K. So in that range, about 36 to 37K. Let's see if the price action on each of these time frames can actually get a candle close above this 37K area. If it does, it will look good that more upward price action is likely for Bitcoin. Now let's take a look into EOS first. On EOS here, I have actually never done an analysis here or a post here on YouTube or TradingView for this coin, so it'll be the first time I'm really taking a look at it. So let's take a look into what's exactly going on in this token. So in this token, from the daily time frame, I can see that the price action has actually broken out of a recent falling wedge pattern right here back in about late November, and then finally breaking out about mid-December. The price target, the measured target of that breakout was about $3 and slightly under $3.75. Price action had struggled to actually get back on top of some of these key resistances first before finally popping all the way up to about $3.95. So I would consider that measured target to have been reached before getting rejected, going as low as about $2.36 in that range. Now let's see what exactly it is doing. Price action on the hourly time frame seems like it is actually forming a cup and handle pattern right here, a very small cup and handle pattern. The neckline of this pattern is about $2.80. It does look like the price action is actually right at that neckline. Let's see if the price action can actually break out of this pattern and continue upwards. If it does, I do have a measured target here of about $3.07 in that range. Of course, the hourly 200 simple moving average does seem to be the key resistance between the breakout and the measured target on this time frame. And same thing with the 4-hour time frame, quite a bit of moving averages that's right in between the breakout of this cup and handle pattern and the measured target, which includes the 200 and the 50 MA on the 4-hour time frame. Basically all moving averages on the 6-hour time frame. So this is going to be a pretty hard breakout. I would think there's going to be quite a bit of turbulence between the breakout point of this cup and handle pattern and the measured target. Measured targets are theoretical targets only, may or may not be reached. It could also be overreached. 12-hour time frame, 21 and 50 MA as well, and we are trying to get above the 200. Same thing on the daily time frame, so quite a bit of moving averages across basically all time frames. On the weekly time frame, however, I am seeing that the price action is trying to stay above the weekly 21 and 50 simple moving average. If this week's weekly close, we are actually able to get a candle close above this weekly 21 and 50 simple moving average, that would look more bullish to me that the price action is still above all moving averages on a larger time frame, such as the weekly. And then monthly time frame, we are actually pretty well below the monthly 21 MA here. So I would say right now, on a macro level, this trend is trying to reverse against a downtrend that we've been having for quite a few months here. And not until the price action can actually get above the monthly 21 MA could I actually change my opinion that this trend is going to be reversing upwards. Now, this is my very short analysis on EOS. Let's take a look into the short-term bullish and bearish case scenario. Bullish case scenario here, if the price action can actually break out of this, it does look like it's trying to break out right now out of this cup and handle pattern and go towards its measured target. This would put the price action here above quite a bit of moving averages again, which would look good for the price action to actually continue upwards. And not until, like I said, that it goes above the monthly 21 MA could actually change my opinion that this token is finally going to be back on an uptrend. And the monthly 21 MA is currently at about $3.40, slightly over $3.40 here. So that's what I'm looking for a monthly close, which we still have a while for me to actually change my opinion about this coin being more on a macro uptrend. Now let's take a look into the bearish case scenario here. Bearish case scenario, if the price action does not successfully break out of this neckline right here, this tells me that the possible breakout of this pattern will be either delayed or further downward price action is still possible. If the price action actually does not break out of this neckline right here, the next key level of support I'm looking at is this last fib level, which is about $2.60 right here. that is not a support level I am looking for the price action to actually break down from, because this tells me that more bearish price action is still possible. And flipping this support back into resistance will actually take more time if the price action is trying to get back out again. Now let's take a look into Celo and see what exactly has gone on in this token. On CGLDUSD, I do see that the price action has been running for quite some time within a pretty big falling wedge pattern, has actually broken out of that falling wedge pattern. If any of you guys seeing this have actually been in this coin and took some profits, it was a pretty sweet profit. I had gotten some of it, but not all the way up to here. But right now, price action since reaching about $4.30 has crashed all the way back down to about as low as $1.75 here, so has been a pretty crazy crash. Right now, what I'm seeing on the 12-hour time frame, I think this would be the most apparent, is that the price action has formed another falling wedge pattern again. Does look like the price action has actually broken out of this falling wedge pattern. Now, if this is actually in fact the breakout, the measured target here is going to be about $2.90, may or may not be reached, could also be overreached, of course. So now let's take a look into the resistances that's currently between the breakout of this pattern and the measured targets. So some key resistances I already see is the 12-hour 21 MA right here that's acting as immediate resistance. 6-hour 21 MA here as resistance as well. 4-hour 50. 1-hour 200. That's basically it. The short-term moving averages that could be acting as resistances are basically all underneath this fib level of about $2.25 zone. So I could confidently say that if the price action can actually get candle closes on each of these respective time frames, up to from the hourly time frame up to the 12-hour time frame, I can comfortably say that the price action has broken out of this falling wedge pattern and is likely to go towards its measured target. Currently, it does look like it has broken out of this pattern, but there's quite a bit of resistances that's right above the upper trend line and the breakout points. So that's why it's not, it has not really shot up like it would on a breakout without these moving averages or resistances on top of that top trend line. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. So I'm looking for the price action to actually get above the $2.25. Then I could comfortably say that the price action is likely to go towards its measured target. But right now, there's quite a bit of resistances, as I have pointed out. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, if the price action can actually break above this $2.25, like I said, this would tell me that the price action would have successfully closed on top of these moving averages right now that's acting as resistance, and it's likely to continue upwards towards its measured target. May or may not be reached, could also be overreached. Let's take a look into the bearish case scenario. The bearish case scenario here, if the price action on specifically each of these time frames from the hourly time frame up to the 12-hour time frame gets rejected and then breaks back into the pattern, that would not be good and reverses the breakout of what's been done here, of the progress of the bulls here. So this tells me the price action will actually be breaking back into the falling wedge pattern, or I would actually need to resketch another pattern to actually fit the price action. But nevertheless, if it actually gets rejected at these moving averages, a delayed breakout is possible, or further downward price action is still possible, as I may have to either invalidate this falling wedge pattern or actually resketch another pattern to fit the new price action. Now, these concludes my very short analysis of EOS and Celo, CGLDUSD. Let me know if you guys found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear from you. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.